I hope the fire's not too smoky. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin, and you wait for the other killers to take their place, wondering who will want to tell a story this time. Will narrator tell a story? I bet they got a stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think? Are they allowed to simply place thoughts on my mind like this? Does that seem fair? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Something almost always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. Now everyone's looking at you. So, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or should we play charades? Boggle? Well, actually we're thinking, why don't you tell a story? Wraith points to his spine and skull staff thingamajig at you. You duck out of its way. Who knows what that thing could do? Probably shoots lasers. Try not to bore us. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Now you can't tell if you're warm from the fire or it's your nerves heating up. I know that the fire's right here, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend it's not here and doesn't, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. 420 Blaze was about to make an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, I'll tell a story. Sure, I'm getting to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. Okay, so what type of story you want to tell? Romance. I'll tell a romantic story. About two lovers who take poison together and die foaming at the mouth? Or two strong hunters who meet when they both try to bludgeon the same wily Wolverine? Not quite. It's about my parents. They met at a party in college he was hosting. She'd been dragged there by some friends. They couldn't have been more different, and yet, as the night went on, they were drawn to each other. She made fun of his taste in music, and he took an interest in her major, women's studies. They were married in 2 months. Wow, that's fast. Bit soon to know if you could trust someone, don't you think? It's so sweet. Exactly, I learned a lot about love from them. If you know, you know. Some people don't need years to get acquainted with their partner. Love could spark from a mere look across the campfire. Now you've got their attention. Each killer is furiously attempting to catch your eye across the fire. Except for Trickster, who's wandered over to the bar and is loudly playing his own music on headphones to drown you out. That's clowning. I love Trickster, bro. Okay, that was not a very good story. I didn't mean to insult you, but it was actually quite bad. Sorry, but the narrator keeps it a buck. We can't just end that here. Who else would you like to hear a story from tonight? Of course. We already know who I'm picking. You look from killer to killer trying to decide. Huntress. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting... Wait, what? My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home from the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details to paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. The man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot! I'm infested! They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Exhausted by the music, the young man followed the prey to beautiful woman until they stopped in a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. The others began to play music, flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by some magical music of these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into night, and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found he couldn't. Help! I can't stop dancing, he cried to the nearest woman, a slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him and saw his features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin color of algae, a Rusalka. That's kind of like the head I dug up. An eye hanging from the socket? Her true self. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me! Someone must pay, the Rusalka said, her voice filled with briny malice. And so the man danced and danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out, the dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in the macabre ending. But it's not all bad. Rusalkas are also fertility goddesses. If a lady had stumbled across them, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb and probably some candy for the road. Dan, does she really think that's a happy ending? I want what the Huntress is having. That was story time. A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think it's the end, I hope there's a sequel to this game. When you think it's the end, the sequel is almost never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm a much more fan of episodic style storytelling. That's a good point. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment and builds a greater sense of community. Tell me, Blaze, if you delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that the seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing when we do when we're not on screen. Alright. You have fun tonight and try not to end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink? Oh, he said the words wink wink. You two have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead. Out loud. What kind of double entendre are you getting at with that end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable. Oh, dang, I did that wrong in every way. So you don't wink wink end up dead. I did that wrong every way. Not since the accident. And you do know that all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She really doesn't belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this talk to the hot tub so I can soak in this bod while I roast the ghost with some killer hot takes? Enough talk of burns and things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran away from this place as far as we could, just you and me? On those spindly legs, you're probably tired before you got too far. If it's running away to someplace more secluded, Blaze is after. They should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. I agree. That's pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice and it's completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so the corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to your fabricated problems. I'll be sitting in the shade, drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, we could all move on with our lives. Or, some special projects. You heard him. Who will it be? I'm just saying, you might not get a ton of chances to date around. Yeah. And I'm not satisfied with that name either. Oh, Murderers Island. But with a streaming reality TV dating show, boom. That's pretty much all that wasn't taken. So which killer will you pick? Obviously. Huntress? Question mark? You know, I had a feeling you'd pick me. You got good taste. And I don't just say that because I'm considering eating you. Yikes. Huntress licks her lips. Wow. As she eyes you up and down. You never felt like a literal piece of meat this much in your life before. What have you gotten yourself into? Let's go over to the bar. I'm gonna make you something special. You and the Huntress whisk yourselves away to the bar, and when you arrive, you find an arrangement of arts and craft supplies. Are those taxidermy tools? Cool. You're not freaking out. I'm not freaking out. You're wondering what's going through the Huntress's head. Though she's bubbly and enthusiastic, you're also terrified she might snap. Something on your mind? She smiles. Drink this. Hey, that's the same exact drink the survivors gave me. Huntress hands you a seemingly normal tropical cocktail. If one were to drug you into some sort of state in which you could be operated on, these flavors would certainly hide that poison. You look around and consider what else there is to live for, besides becoming Huntress's little toy, and the conclusion is, bombs away. Yeah, I'd like to be your little toy. You pound the drink. It's quite nice. I've been thinking about making you a present. A mask. Would you be into that? Yeah, of course. I've always admired yours. What would you like? And it can't be a dog, even though I know you like him. There was this ex. They were really into Dobermans. Like 2 into them. It's a long story. A rabbit mask, an anglerfish mask, a rabbit mask. A rabbit mask! Just like yours, please. Well, that's not very creative, is it? Huntress is annoyed, but then her face lights up. Oh wait, is this brilliant? We can use this as a tactical advantage. Like there's two of us. We can attack from both sides. Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking. Well, I know what we're going to be working on tonight. Well, I know what I'm going to be working on tonight. All alone in my skimpy pajamas. Wow. Huntress winks at you. Wow. This deserves a celebration. Should we just, like, get out of here? These drinks are making me pretty sleepy. Should we just, like, get out of here? Maybe go get directly into your bed? No! That's not how tonight goes. I mean, it's not how it's supposed to go. Not yet, at least. You kooky kids. Soon. Oh. Huntress, you got lots of hobbies. Why don't you share something with us that you're passionate about? Something less deadly than throwing axes or chasing survivors, maybe? Just a thought. Making more masks? Or wait, making matching gloves? No, you little joker. I'm thinking of a different type of making. Making our victims die fast, medium, or slow deaths, depending on the mood we're in. It's another round of be careful of what you wish for on Murderer's Island, Dwight. I need your help doing something in a different place entirely. You read my mind. I'll meet you there. I'm talking about mycology, you know. Mushrooms. I picked a lot of them, and I'm very familiar with which ones make a great soup base and which ones make you super dead. I'll show you 2 mushrooms. You point out the one that's safe to eat. Sounds easy enough. Is there a save option? There's not. This one looks like it'll kill you. This one looks safe to eat. Correct. Hey, a little reverse psychology there. A little bit of negging. It's called a black trumpet, and boop boo-doo, it's delicious. Next one up is very easy. I'm sure you'll nail it. Point out the one that won't result in the almost instant death. Oh, man. The last one was yellow, and it would kill you. This one's yellow, so it won't kill you. Ah, correct. Hey, that's a chanterelle. It sounds fancy and tastes fancy, too, just like a certain someone I know, I bet. Nom nom nom. Final question, which will make you jump for joy, and which will make you vomit until you die? Again, this one looks toxic. This one looks edible. It was left twice, right? Yeah. Correct. That's the green cracking rosilla. Sure, it might look moldy, but I guess you shouldn't judge a mushroom by its gross green cap. Not everything is exactly as it appears at first glance. That was fun, right? I like flexing a little more than just my biceps for you. Alright, let's see here. Tabulating your answers and perfect score. That knowledge will come in handy if we're stranded here on this island for much longer. Huntress claps her hands giddily. I appreciate you spending time with me tonight. I know the other killers are all very alluring in their own way. It means a lot that you spend time with a forced bumpkin such as myself. They are hot, aren't they? I mean, I was sort of forced to, and you're no bumpkin. I just say you're no bumpkin. You're no bumpkin. You're a strong, independent woman. Don't demean yourself. Huntress leaps onto you, knife to your throat. I'll demean myself if I want to. She's angry, but also turned on. This is pretty hot. Just got a knife to my throat. Yeah, nice. I am aroused. We're here. Claudette and Dwight are gathering everyone together on the beach. Typical. Exactly what the voice said. I'm telling you, and I'm being honest, you're the only one who can hear me. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Oh, feels like it's been a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over with quickly. Get some beauty rest. I do not recommend eternal damnation or perpetual narratordom. Good thing you used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang. Well, getting to know one person. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pick your dream date. Who's ready for our round, Robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Every killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about their dream date. No order. This is a weird thing to mention, almost like the order does matter, so Spirit, why don't you go first? Stop talking. Hit us, Spirit. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow you'll spit in the face of a god and die and be born anew. Is that it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw a crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what you guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Alright then, hydrate if you intend to hang with Spirit. Anyways, Wraith. I just prefer to tell 420 privately. I don't know what's going to work with these game mechanics. What if I just whispered it to you? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. And then I can tell you what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we'll really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. And maybe then we could go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods. Proud. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable in society? Not only in polite society, but within the narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of the Dead by Daylight dating experience? Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, 420, you thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Tomorrow will suck, probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with. I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that'll make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great, Huntress. Why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing. Go away. Then, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear already that you're going to pick me. Wow. Confident. I love that. Oh, confident, mysterious. I like it. And time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about those options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now grow a dream about all those swoon-worthy options so you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Haha, oh gosh, how could we forget? Hey, he just talked to them directly. He said they couldn't hear. Before you run off to slumber peacefully, no reality survival dating competition would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody the entire time and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there, you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. Now it's time to eliminate one of the killers. Ugh, it's like butchering, but it hurts everyone even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean, that's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slices will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic, because it's surprising, because it's a classic reversal of fate, and it will hurt someone's feelings, someone dangerous. What's it gonna be, champ? What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you see him coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats, and I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. If you're tired of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he'd been an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, and then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? Well, my thought process is 3 of them killed people. 1 of them didn't, right? I mean, unless the game was just joking about Spirit not killing anybody. So I think my best chances of not being murdered in anger is Spirit. As far as I can tell, everyone here has done terrible, terrible things. Trapper, Huntress, Wraith, they're killers. Sure, you're each quirky and cute in your own way, but that doesn't change the fact that you've killed. You've killed in the past and will almost certainly kill again. I get that. I can work with that. But you, Spirit, I don't know what your deal is. You don't seem to deserve to be here, at least not on the outside. So what's on the inside? I'm truly afraid to find out. So I'm gonna have to let you go. Were you talking to me? Sorry, my mind was wandering. Has anybody seen where I left my sunglasses? I was just saying that I'm eliminating you from the competition. Which I'm just sort of putting together is a competition. Oh, really? Okay. So nobody's seen my sunglasses. I swear I'm just gonna embrace the grandma life and get one of them bands that connect around your neck so you can't lose them and they just hang on your chest. What do you call those things? I think you just call it an eyeglass trap. Or maybe an eyewear retainer. You sure you're okay with this? I'm kind of a catch. I thought you might get upset. I couldn't care less. If anybody needs me, I'll be, I don't know, wherever I want to be. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should go get some shut-eye. Don't worry about too much about the broken heart you've left behind, because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They'll never sleep alone again. That's right. We're sending our eliminated player home with. Wow. Their own mostly new trickster body pillow. The next mostly new. Ugh. The next best thing is a real trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try to stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right. It's Dwight tested, Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? Not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you do it. You'll do it. But you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. What a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know that was a kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially our loser. I can't help it if I have thick arms and legs and they go until they stop. I knew we had a connection from the moment I saw them through my mask. You can never be sure what's going on in a newcomer's mind, but I like my odds for tomorrow. It's so fun hunting for love and not for food or vengeance for a change. I don't know what's happening here. Never been paying attention. But 420? Sorry, I forgot. Focusing on more important things. One way or another, I won't be here for much longer. How would I say things are going? Perspective is the matter. 420 Blaze's goal is to impress me, then things are going poorly. But if his goal to get themselves killed, then they're doing an amazing job. Spirit? You gonna say anything? No, you're just gonna clean your katana silently and stare out ahead into the medium distance like that all night? Look, the katana is clean. I mean, not really. It's completely destroyed and held together by ancient magic, but it's not getting any cleaner, that's for damn sure. What? You're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything, you feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish I wasn't so busy right now. I'd definitely be down for a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing my new sneaker line. I'd buy a Trickster sneaker. Producing a limited series all my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing these private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. It's where the real killers hang out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone that Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking about your favorite established characters from from all over pop culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention them, like Ghostfoot. Don't you say it. Look, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to. So why don't you go get sued? Ghostface. Come on. Whatever. I didn't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, 420. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes. Seriously, they do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it smells like mildew. Alright, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's alright, never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? What does any of that mean? Not you two. Not you two, too. Wait, no. No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be a confessional time for literally everybody in this game. It's alright, we don't have anything to confess. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair's wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is that? Yeah, never mind. I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You cheated on an algebra test? You ate glue in the 2nd grade? Watching Spirit get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that in my life I have felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, this sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for an eternity. The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls is like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. Get me out of this polo shirt. Ooh, okay, let's get you back to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means eventually I'll have to wake up. Yikes. Awkward. That was a weird way to end the day. What are you going to do? You let the camera roll long enough, someone's bound to say something crazy. Anyways, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's going to be a doozy. Oh, man. I'm about to hit the hay. I'm about to hit the hay on making videos. Or make on this video. I can't even talk anymore. Alright, well. This game has been absolutely amazing. And I love this game. This game gets so much hate from every wannabe games journalist. All these washed up companies. It's a good game. It's a really good game. It's definitely worth $10. I would buy it if you were on the fence about buying it. I would definitely buy it. It's only $10. You get a cool skin for Dead by Daylight and a Triumph and stuff like that. So, but yeah, we'll pick this up back up tomorrow, I guess. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.